Hey everybody. Um, we have made it to said location. Um, it was definitely a rough little patch, little journey. Um, you know, I would rather be physically exhausted rather than mentally exhausted. Driving's one of those things that it takes a lot out of you because you have to be so focused on your directions, traffic, especially with a box truck with having many blind spots, not even being able to see direct behind me. Also, you've got two dogs and a woman in there with you. That's your family. You want to make sure you're being extra cautious. Things can go wrong. We have made it to a spot. Basically, it's room and board at this point. Uh, Hopefully, we can get showers. That's going to be nice. Being hot and sweaty. We had a decent air conditioner in the truck, but in the move, getting out and this, that, and the other, moving around, you get hot and sweaty. At some point, we're going to have to find a laundromat. Things are a little different where we're at. This is kind of all new to us, this area, especially when you have to abide by certain rules and regulations doing what we're doing. It's a lot of formalities, a lot of understanding what we're allowed to do, what we're not allowed to do, but also being able to say this is the best thing for us. Once again, it's hard to be vague. I've basically removed my background. I don't like this for my viewers as I move forward with doing videos. I would like to maybe get, just some scenic stuff. I had a commenter kind of bring up that, I could put maybe some scenery and grass and stuff behind me, which is what I would like to do. I'd like to be out in nature. But as of right now, we have some decisions to make. We have basically, an opportunity to be able to think maybe our minds are safe, or in our minds think that we're safe, and maybe have a little bit more backing from certain people, and be able to kind of start our life over, which is definitely going to be different, especially where we're at. And there was a lot more that entailed with doing what we had to do just because of the rules and regulations of having to do it. It took a little bit of time to actually sit down and do what we had to do. That made the trip even a little bit longer, but it was proper and we did it in the right way. So we got here. I hope to continue to keep you posted on what we're doing, but once again, it is going to have to be vague. I am currently building a database. Thank you for all those out there that have reached out and doing that. We really appreciate it. Wink, wink to everybody out there that knows what I'm talking about. And I hope that people can understand that what's going on elsewhere on other YTs, I don't like to see it. That's kind of why I hide comments and delete comments, is because I don't want to see it. So if you have that information and things, keep it for yourself until I call upon it. It's going to be needed, but ultimately, inevitably, we have made decisions to move forward with our life. We have gone onward and upward. So we have the ability to be able to say, look, this is a completely new start in a completely different realm. So with that being said, I want to thank everybody that has allowed us to stay positive, kept us encouraged and motivated and driven. And hopefully, as things go forward, we're able to express what we've done and how we did it and why we did it and why we felt that this was the right choice for us. Once again, we are being subject to certain rules and regulations and things that we can and cannot do. There's a lot of paperwork that goes into doing stuff like this. So something that is once again unforeseen. We will be able to come and go as we please, but we have like just basically restrictions. So as of right now, we are pretty much under a microscope even more. So I'm hoping that doesn't come back to bite us. But I believe it's going to give us the help that we need. And I believe that it was the right decision for me, my fiance, soon-to-be wife, and the puppy dogs. I hope all those out there watching can kind of understand that, once again, I am being vague. And I wish I could explain and talk about this more. But one day I will be able to. One day I will be able to really get in depth of why we made the decision that we made, why it was the sacrifices and choices that we had to make to even get to this point, but even more so why we did it and why we felt it was necessary. So I do appreciate everybody out there. Once again, all the loyal subscribers. Hopefully we can get that subscriber count up. It's kind of fluctuating, which is going to happen in the YouTube community. But I think I've got some people out there going to bat for me, trying to get those counts up, because that is a big push towards where we want to be. I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Today's going to be a little bit, not painstaking, but it's going to be, because we've got to get settled in. We've got to get our things kind of organized and together, get some clothes washed, take showers, maybe possibly get a decent meal. And, it's a process. Where we are at, it is basically like, I guess what you would say, where we're at, they kind of call it like a den. But this is, it's an affiliate of what we're doing, and this is what they do. They give you a den, which is basically like a small studio apartment, and they say, look, you have this, and this, and you're able to use this, and wait till we call you. So, and once again, like I said, we can kind of come and go as we please, but like I said, we are under certain restrictions and guidelines, and so we just have to be able to, once again, move forward, better ourselves. And I do believe that we made the best decision that we could have made for ourselves, and add a little bit more of a layered protection to us as far as moving forward with what we need to do to protect ourselves. I strive for that, and I preach on it, taking proper precautions to protect yourself, and that's why we've made the decision that we've made. So I'm going to let everybody go. I'm going to take care of what I need to take care of today, and hopefully this evening, if I can figure out how I did this background for a live, then I'll try to go live. But if not, I will put out another video, freshly showered, and be able to talk more. Love you all.